I got her down to Lifton and I was giving her portion up against the spar shop in Lifton. She said, "You're not doing a very good job." I said, "Well, I do my best." But I haven't done this for 2 years. I've been away in the VD hospital. That's where I've been, see. In the VD hospital, that's where I've been, see. Oh, she said, "What's the food like?" She said, "I'm going in tomorrow." But later on in the second half, we should be asking a lot of questions. We should be asking, what's the similarity between an ostrich and a vat man? They could both stick their bills up their ass. We should be also asking, what's the difference between a bogey out of your nose and a Brussels sprout? You can't get the children to eat the Brussels sprout. We should be hearing in the second half a sad tale of when Pemberthy had a job on a sheep station in Australia. All he's seen for 6 months was bloody sheep. He's miles out in the outback, he never seen a bloody soul. Then he had a message on his radio. He said, "Denzel is your neighbour here." He said, "Where you live?" He said, "I live 200 miles up the road." Christ. He said, "I'm your closest neighbour." Denzel said, "I haven't spoken to nobody for 6 months." He said, "Look, Saturday night, we're having a big do. Come on over." He said, "What sort of a do is it?" Well, he said, "It's a barbecue." He said, "It's a hell of a night." He said, "We shall have some steaks and beef burgers." Then he said, "There'll be harmony singing around the fire, a lot of drinking, a lot of shagging going on, and more drinking and shagging. Hell of a night. It's hell of a night. You must come." Denzel, "What do you think I ought to wear?" He said, "Wear what you like." He said, "It's just the two of us." Yeah. Fortnight ago, Pemberthy started a job with Lordson Levin down Penzance on the estate as a handyman gardener. And he said, "Denzel's first job, go out to the front of the manor house," he said, "and creosote the porch. 2 hours, he's back, he said, "I've creosoted the porch inside and out." And he said, "It's not a porch, it's a Ferrari." Mind you, he've had trouble with his missus. She wants bigger tits. She do. She wants bigger tits. Silicone tits. Silicone tits you want. He said, "You don't want to waste your money on silicone tits. Take a bit of paper and rub up between them." She said, "Well, that make them bigger." He said, "It's done a bloody good job to your ass in the last 20 years. But when he left school, he went to work in Trelisk Hospital when he left school first. And his mother went down to see how he's doing, and the doctor said, "Denzel's a very good boy. He's a good boy. He is a good boy. But he gets things mixed up bad, see. I told him to give a woman 2 tablets at 6 o'clock, and he give her 6 tablets at 2 o'clock. Then I told him to give a man 1 injection at 11 o'clock, and he got that wrong. He gave him 11 injections at 1 o'clock. See, he gets things mixed up. That's the only problem. He gets things mixed up. He said, "I'm a bit concerned at the moment." He said, "I just sent him down the men's ward to prick a man's boil." But what we're going to do, we're going to have a short break now. In the break, we're going to run a little raffle. Tonight, in the break, and have somebody will come amongst you, and you can come amongst yourselves. In the gents' toilet, there will be a game of brag. And this boy is all the way from Plymouth. Where are you from, boss? That's hell of a hooter you got on you there. Of course, I should put wing mirrors on that bloody thing. Will you pick his nose, mate? You're closer than he is. Man, that bastard don't peck you to death then. In the second half, we've got a young girl from Tregadillet that's going to stand on her head and fart her boots off. We're going to have a little break. We're going to have a raffle, game of brag, fill your glasses, have a walk around, cool off. We'll see you in the second half. Don't go away. It's music and it's over the pool. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Pete Carson. Mr. Pete Carson. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Pete, a good-looking bastard, isn't it? I ain't that good-looking bastard, I do. Man, I tell you what, I've had a hell of a day today. I've been in to see my bank manager, bastard. I said, I'd like to open a joint account. He said, who with? I said, you wanker. Then a man knocked my door this afternoon. Jethro, he said, you haven't paid for your double glazing. I said, you told me in 12 months you'd pay for yourself. But last week, we had a video film last week. You never seen nothing like it. You never seen nothing like it. You never, honest, you never seen nothing like it. That's a very hairy chest you got there, mother, isn't it? No, it's in your cleavage is deeper than I thought. I'm looking. Why you got blonde hair and a ginger fanny? Why is that? Boys, come and have a look at this. You've never seen nothing like it. You've never seen nothing like it. No. We have this video film. You never seen nothing like it. You must be worth a lot of money, mate. You don't waste any on your clothes, not you. You never seen nothing like this video film. It's called Zulu. Have you seen that bloody film? You won't believe what I'm going to tell you. It's called Zulu. You won't believe it. There's millions of Zulus, and every one of the buggers was black. Every one of the buggers was black, and they had bloody great sharp spears, the bastards, and they throwing at our boys, and they didn't give a toss where they went. They could have gone in anybody's ass or anything. They didn't give a toss. These black bastards just throwing these spears. They wasn't even bloody looking where they're going, you bastards. God, bastards. And all our boys had to defend themselves was machine guns. One of them had a blowpipe, for Christ's sake. How one-sided can you piss and well get? And what happened then, I couldn't believe it. I still don't believe what I saw. In the middle of all this, up got a boy from Wales and started to sing to the buggers. And he's singing to the Zulus, and they're throwing spears trying to shut the bugger up. And if I had a spear, I'd have shut the bastard up as well. But he was singing to the Zulus, and they're throwing spears. You never think. We'll keep away. You bastard! Look what you're doing, you wanker! In the hillside, we'll keep a welcome in the vale. We'll kiss it. There's about 30 dead, and this asshole is still singing. Each hour of teareth when you come. They said, Taffy, for Christ's sake, sing something they know.